Hey guys, we're back. We're out of the snow. Thank God. I gotta dry my feet out, man. I'm cold. Anyway, look at here. We did what we had to do. We did our recon. And like always, do I ever let you down? We got something on here for you. This is the second part that I told you to hang on for. And our special guest here, Toby, in a second here, he's going to tell you his story. Pay attention to this guy's story. It's going to blow your socks off. Trust me. And this guy's straight up, all right? What he's about to tell you, straight up the truth, all right? You guys listen really good. Anyway, before I let him tell his story, though, the day he was with us today, he's gonna go ahead. I'm gonna ask him as how his day went with us today. If he got something good out of it, we'll go ahead and ask him. Toby, what do you think?
It was amazing. You're being tracked.
Did you like that?
Heard
being
some
tracked?
noises. It was interesting. It reminded me of when we were up there, but not as intense. But we were definitely being watched.
Yeah. How would you like the shelter we came across?
That was pretty
nest?
cool. I've never seen that in my life, and I can't explain it. So it was pretty intense to see that. And I didn't even see the nest until you guys walked around it. I was paying attention to how the trees were falling, and there's nobody could have carried those. Nobody's up. Nobody's over there doing that. There's no way. And then the nest was pretty. That scared me a little bit. That was pretty intense.
And you definitely heard the movement, right?
Yeah.
That were around us.
And then after, while we were there was movement. And then when we were sitting there for 10 minutes, there was movement behind us and from the side of us. So it was pretty. It was crazy. It was pretty cool.
So you had a good experience then.
Most definitely.
Good.
Most definitely.
See?
Very impressed.
So I always tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're no joke. We're the real deal, like we always say. Right, G?
Amen.
Hey, look, this is going to be a big year for us. I told you that. We're going to take care of you guys, too. You wait till the stuff we're going to start putting out here pretty shortly. Anyway, I'm gonna let Toby go ahead with his story. Kick back, have some popcorn, slap on a soda, whatever. Listen to the man. You're going to love his story. Go ahead, Toby. It's all yours.
So it was the first time we ever went out. There was 4 of us. We were up in the High Lakes area, up past Paradise, about an hour. Loggers told us they have a camp up there that they had for about 4 years up there, so it was all logged area. Nobody was up there. Nobody was within 3 to 5 miles of us. So we stayed up there for 3 days. First night we were there, something had touched our tent. We didn't quite know what it was. Scared us to death. That night we went up. Our campground was pretty open, and then up was all wooded area that was just lumbered, but there were still big trees. So we went up about 200 yards, pitch black. Started hearing noises on the left of us. Pitch black. We caught ice shine, yellow, about 7-8 feet high. Couldn't explain it. No bears, no cougars, nothing like that was out there. We've hunted before, so we know what sounds like. Every time we would step, you would hear two more steps after we stopped, and then we would count our steps, take 10 steps, stop, and then we hear 2 more steps here, and then we had 2 more steps on our right side. So we did that for about 5 minutes, scared to death. We were definitely being watched and being tracked. The more we went up, the more the noises would come in closer. At that point, we stopped, and we just backed out. And the more we backed out, the noises started to back up more. So it's like they were forcing. It was like we were being surrounded, which literally had me and my partner Trevor scared to death. We were calling my other 2 partners that were about 200 yards behind us up to where we were at, but they couldn't get up to us. So we just backed out of the situation, which was smart. And I can't make any sense of it. I know we saw ice shine. I know what we heard. I know what I saw. I know what I felt. I've hunted before, and I've never experienced that ever. There wasn't bears tracking us. There wasn't mountain lions tracking us. That was something that had 2 feet. And there was at least 3 to 4. And they were on all sides of us. It started out on our left. Then it went to our right, which we thought it was running around, but there's no way. And we stayed up there for 3 nights. Second night, pretty much the same thing happened. The whole time we were there, we felt like we were being watched, especially during the day. We're gonna go back up again. We're gonna take Dan up there with us and see what we can find out. But we didn't see anything, but we heard a lot of, we heard whooping, we've heard knocks. We were knocking on the trees and we'd get responses back. So we're real excited to go back up and take Dan and Garland up there and see what we find out. But I definitely I'm definitely excited to see what we find out. It's an amazing spot and there's nobody up there, so it's going to be interesting. But my day with these guys was absolutely phenomenal. So that being said, thank you very much for letting me come be a part of this.
Hey, you're welcome,
Definitely
man.
being a part of it.
And I'll tell you what, too. Look at here. What we're going to do, we're going to go up. When we go up with Toby and his partners, I'm gonna have him set up the exact same scenario that happened last year, and we're gonna be up in a blind. This is all gonna be filmed. You guys won't be left out of it. And this event's gonna happen sometime in May. I'm shooting for about the first part of May, and it's probably going to take a couple days. And if they're there, which I believe they are, now this particular group, from what I gather from him and the information I'm getting, this is probably going to be one of the most aggressive groups that we're going to be playing with, okay? So we got to take this very diligently. Anyway, I guarantee you if they're there, I'm going to get something, and I'm going to have something going to rock the world, trust me. But anyway, we'll have this all done in May.
Still hearing stuff back here?
Yeah, we still got movement coming right from behind us, guys. There's two male rogues that's been out here, and they followed us.
Well, it sound like they threw something.
They've been throwing stuff at us too. They're throwing some debris, rocks and whatever. You don't have the old saying, I think what they're saying in Squatch language, kick rocks.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. And
High Performance Beverage, best thing on the planet. Go find it at highperformancebeverage.com.
That's what real researchers drink.
That's right.
that's right.
Only the real
Hydrated,
researchers.
de-energized. No carbs, no sugar.
Watch out for this stuff. It's good stuff. Trust me, we all use it too.
And where can you go at online to?
Amazon.com, you can find it. About
Oh.
6 more months, you'll see it with Under Armour. This is going to be the drinks that's going to go under Under Armour. So
Alrighty.
Incidentally, our special guest here is a little bit more than you guys take it for. Believe me, he's a very special guest. Anyway, we got to go, guys. We got to kick rocks. This thing's behind us getting awfully irritated. We'll see you later. Watch for our other videos, okay? They're coming up. Hey, adios. Big salute. Take care.